Hey guys, welcome to Mardigan 74, Rare Monday edition. I'm going to be going a little hard horse today. I think I'm going to go more story mission. And let's go with that. And let's kick over to live. Oh, and I'm still looking for 9 more followers this month. That is my goal. 9 followers this month to hit 50. And of course, I don't have it. Let's just do this. We'll turn in these couple.
Thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Oh shit. Hey Jace, thank you, sir. Little bye. Oh no. I should learn to check these things first.
Confringo.
If I can undo some of you are too kind.
Or do I want to enter that? We went to Joe Gatto last night and the casino. Yeah, I know. Kind of cool.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, yes. Do keep up the good work.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valour, especially since they can only be collected at night.
I'll sell some stuff. I'm out of room. I get it, Jace. You suck, but I get it.
You might as well watch if you insist on it.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Sing it's up.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travel.
Are you gonna be equal? Alright. Yeah, I know. Just trying to figure out what I was going to do. That's all. I'll sell the rest and just...
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Of course, that's level 3.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
You got this automatically.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Yeah, Giorgio, I did that whole last quest, and I was completely full. All of my gear slots. Going back to that. Oh, I never got out here. So let's do this. Couple dollars.
So I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is
There
this
you
where
go.
we're meeting
Talking
the
to some
centaurs?
fellas.
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that
So now he's
certainly
speaking
helps
of it.
explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
I forgot my volume up a little loud.
Tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand.
Is it a long one?
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something,
Billy,
I'd rather
just for
ask him and
this?
ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Not it? Well, that looks pretty darn good. Look at these started.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home
Go have fun. What?
and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
You going back to work?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
To the hideout I go.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Revelio.
Okay, something so easy.
Accio.
Gotta pull it all the way.
The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I'm not killing all these guys, so.
I used to be stationed near Irondale with Selwyn.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for me. I raised Rockford from all kinds of ideas. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Revelio.
Extorting desperate suits me just fine. No matter if I get mixed up in this, doing Rookwood's work for him. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. I've had enough of Feld.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time you locked her up.
Revelio.
Rockborough's always a treasure trove. Never failed to fill the sacks. That's me, of course.
I don't trust Randolph, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Revelio.
Wait, I gotta get past that person?
Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. What? They don't seem to care for me in the Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them what we all like to
It might have gone more to plan if you'd paid attention to instructions. Cleaning your ears out might be a good start. I swear they're full of puffskin hair, I really do.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse in our years.
Revelio.
nervous when they see me coming, and rightfully so.
You do talk an awful lot about weather. Did you know that? Sometimes I wonder if you're actually content to be a wizard, or if you're secretly harboring a desire.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stock.
I hear you. Whoever you are.
I've heard centaurs
I've seen more cuts. Might want to look up. This is not going well for you. Rookwood, turn down easy.
You'll peter out soon enough.
Death from above. Incendio. I quit now while you're still alive. Expulso! Confringo. Quite conductive, aren't we, Incendio? Expulso! Expulso! Flash of inspiration. Expulso! What are you? Expulso! Confringo. Bombarda. Expulso! Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Need to make some more potions. Yeah, I was off today. We went to La Crosse to see Joe Gatto last night. We stopped at the casino.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
No, you're down, but I explained why.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's going good here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Otto Tipple's love
Appreciate it.
from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. O'Hare. I need your help.
Well, let's take a quick look. $32.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
Okay, I've done a lot of side missions.
Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
I can't
Revelio.
give her her own wand, which I picked up.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Yeah, I'm actually on. I've got a Facebook, a YouTube, my Trovo. Basically, I'm just streaming games that I play. I'm not like Twitch here. I have 41 followers, trying to get up to 50 this month. Not guaranteed it's going to happen. Like I said, I'm here for fun.
Revelio.
Decent setup. I got 3 monitors. I got my 1 camera. I just put up some LED lights around my TV. Like I said, right now it's a hobby. I'm not making anything off it, so I'm not looking to purchase anything at this time. I appreciate you asking.
Revelio.
Any luck with my wand? Please. You must find it. Quickly.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for, giving me a chat.
Revelio.
It's in here. I don't get it. Not in here.
Confringo!
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Revelio. Confringo.
If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand from her cell, it must be blocked by something.
Yeah, what?
Revelio.
Hey, how's it going? Yep. Thanks for stopping by, Maria.
Lumos. Revelio. Alohomora.
Well,
Wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
you give me Lawrence. Thanks for swinging by and saying hi.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Thanks, Maria.
Revelio.
You're hidden behind this wall. You know. See no clues. There we go.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
All right, let's go. Those graphics are hot. Yeah, I agree. It's decent.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're
Hey, we got 5 viewers. Thanks, guys.
Great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well,
We got 6. Wow.
We
Terrible.
shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this.
So I'm trying to hit 50 followers this month. So if anybody could follow, that'd be much appreciative. Second. Let's do this, get rid of these. This. Isu. Equal. Equal messages. Legendary item. All right. Off to quest. Go. We gotta go there. I mean, I guess we don't have to, but we're going.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
So how's everybody doing today?
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good.
Hey, design. How's it going?
There. Until then.
Designed by Lava. Designed by Ava, sorry. It's not going too bad. Hang on, let me move something real quick. I get a better view. It's going decent here, so. Thanks for swinging by.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
My first viewers on Trovo. At least that I've noticed. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me take a look. You just got to find it. There you go. Like I said, pretty new to Trovo. Not sure how everything works over here. Let me switch back. You keep up with that? All right. I mean, it's more of a hobby for me, so it's not like I'm doing this full time or anything. I had event we went to last night. We went to a comedy show, and then we went to the casino. So I had off from work today, so it's a special Monday streaming for me. I am after work, and later at night. Since I felt like playing, why not stream it? I mean, I've got 41 followers on Twitch. Hopefully, my goal is to get
I don't care how much.
50 by the end of this month.
Revelio.
Forgot. Yeah, if you want to, you can send it to me that way. I might not respond as quick. It's since I'm in.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I do not have anything directly set up. Dang, I got messages through there, so.
Has something changed? Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could.
Well, that would be, let me look.
Anyone.
At Mardigan 74.
And in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I thought it was linked on this page somewhere, but no, I guess it is not. I'm sorry.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me.
Designed by Ava, did you get it?
Meet a liaison from the
I'm going to be closing down here in a minute. I'm going to get some lunch.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now,
that's interesting.
Which student gets this rather unenviable?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Oh.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah, that's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
All right. I know this is probably a bad time to stop, but we got to end it here. Designs by Ava. I will resend. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go eat some food. I'll probably be back on later. Please give me a follow. I'm trying to get up, like I said, I'm trying to get up to 50 this month. So